Alright guys, just wrapped up this 2024 Denali HD. Did this one a little bit different. This one had previously been lifted with a rough country 5-inch lift on it. Customer wasn't happy with that kit, so I'm not sure if he bought it with a kit on there or previously had it installed. But either way, we removed that and went with the 4-inch Cognito. He also had some 22x10 wheels, and he had these same 37-13.50 22 Nano ridges on it. So we kept the tires. We swapped them over to the wheels to a 22-inch factory replica wheel. So the previous installers had already cut the bumper, removed the valence, and modified your inner liners in here. We just trued up the cut a little bit. They had removed the rear mud flap, and that kind of leaves it unfinished. You can run the stock mud flap, but it has to be trimmed. So we elected just to go with the Kellerman cap, just give it a little cleaner look and more tire clearance. Again, this is the standard kit, so it uses the stock upper arms. It's got the Fox 2.0 shocks. With it being a 1350, we do have to run a wheel spacer. It's a 3/8 front wheel spacer, just enough to keep the tire from touching the steering knuckle. With the spacer, we've got about a 1/2 inch of clearance, which is plenty, but you wouldn't want to run it without the spacer. As you can see, we've got really good angles. This kit looks awesome on here, as they always do. It rides much better. It's got that lower height that the customer wanted as well. I gotta say, I do like the factory 22 look better than the factory 20. The customer had already blacked out the windows and added some other black accents like the fender flare lights, which really go along with that black and silver theme. Truck sits perfectly level. We got the Fox shocks in the rear as well. The Fox 2.0, these are the non-resi. Kit uses a 2-inch rear block. It's also got your bump stop extension and your rear brake line bolts, or I'm sorry, your rear brake line brackets. We tend to change the bolts though that they use in they send with the kit. They're a little undersized. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we just swapped to one size bigger bolt. It just fits it better. Not that the smaller bolts won't hold the brake line bracket, but it just looks better. So you've got your bump stop, I'm sorry, you got your new bump stop brackets here, then you've got your non-torsion brackets. As pointed out in other videos, that non-torsion drop bracket is just going to keep the torsion bars tucked up in the factory frame rails, gives it a cleaner look from the side and more ground clearance. Alright guys, that's going to be it on this one. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.